Hello, my name is Fernando Pujol. I represent the EFBT team. The proud owner of this project is Dr. Masood Sahadi. If you have any questions regarding this user story, please contact at the emails shown in the screen. In this video, I'm going to present user story EFRT-1786, Graph Template Backend Implementation. As a trader, I would like to be able to view, save, and remove different graph settings into a database. The data should be stored in the database. The data should be retrievable from the database. The data should be removable from the database. Right now, I'm in the client side. I created some breakpoints in Visual Studio so we can test all the functions that I created for the database. So let's try to save a new template. Let's call it test. Let's save. Slow. Okay. So you can see here that the breakpoint stopped at the add method. And now let's go ahead. The entity is not null, so it's going to add the entity to the template service. So we return OK, the entity ID, and we go back to the front end. And as you can see here, we go back to settings. And if you see the template, you see this one's one that was already created, and now I have this one. So if I want to load now I want to load a new one. Let's load the test template. We click on load. See that I'm calling the get method now. Let's try that now. And this not null, return OK. And now you can see that in the front end that the settings are now from this template. Now the last thing that I want to try is to let's select this one, and I want to delete it. I click on delete. We call the corresponding let's call the get method first. Let's try continue. Go. Okay. So now we call first the get method, and then we call the delete method. So this is the response. Return OK. The template here, we call the template service .delete, and we pass as a parameter the ID that we want to delete. And then we continue, and if we verify again, you can see that the template is no longer in the list because it was deleted. To explain a little bit about the implementation of this user story, you can see that there are many files that were created in the different projects. You can see in the business, we have the template manager and the iTemplate manager, where we have some of the methods that are being used: add, update, delete, get all with the login ID. We also have the effort context, which is very important because here you have to add in the DB set the templates. And also here, and finally we created a default template when you load the first time a template, default option. Also we have the template repository that is here. Here we have all the variables. of the entity, and we have the entity itself that is here. You can see that here we have all the variables. We have the special annotations, like the foreign key for the login ID. These are required annotation, required. Probably, yeah, all the same for the rest of the variables. And finally, we have a template controller. This one is the one that I explained already. And finally, we have the template service, very important. This is where we do the calls to the actual database. We have the delete, the get, the add. Pretty much that's it. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please contact me at my email or the product owner, Dr. Masud Sahari.